Hey guys, what's up? Yankee here, and I was on dual network today, and I decided to face my buddy Welsh. And after a while of waiting, he finally picked Rock, which he seems to have a whole fascination with doing now. I guess I taught him good. So I look at my opening hand, and I'm thinking, oh, we are gonna go in so hard. But any Dark World dealings, which gets me to Ravine, so I'm thinking, oh my god, I have God Hand. And then Gates, no problem. But he manages to get around my hand, even though I tell him that, I'm about to splooge all over his face. Yeah. So, sits there, aces back row, which Dark Worlds like to do, and then plays Drag Down. And I'm like, ooh. Now I tell him that, part of me cares, but of course I'm like, well, that's annoying, because that's going to make me lose Ravine, and now this duel became one of those Ravine-less games for a while. But I toughed up the Ducks, and I'm not too angry about it, because I feel like I'm about to go off some. So I draw the MST, and think, yeah, why not just destroy the gates? Because I lost a field, he needs to lose a field, why not? So I think for a bit about playing Zephyros, but was thinking if he has Bottomless, I wouldn't like that if that'd be gone. So I play Ducks, and tell him to stop me. And he does. So, after that, I just kind of end my turn. Nothing too special there. Sets back row, and plays another drag down. So he sends his searcher, and I don't know why he picks, Legionnaire. I definitely would have gone for the cards consonants, because all these cards in my hand become useful, except for Legionnaire, at the end of this duel. So he gets his draw and a search, and then he reckless, and then he gets his other gates. Then he throws out his now 19 beater and just proceeds to swing. Of course, I forget that Gates adds 300, but yeah. I do that, and we proceed to go to my turn. So I get the Avarice, he does Mind Crush, which actually doesn't hurt me too bad at all. That's now 4 monsters in my grave. I'm thinking, thanks dude. Thanks. He doesn't understand, but me gusta. So, again, I forgot that Gates adds a 300, so I was thinking about just crashing my Zephyros into his guy, but as it turns out, after I attack, I find out, oh yeah, it has an extra 300. So I decided to just leave Zephyros on the field and be like, hey, come at me. So I end, and pretty sure, yeah, he doesn't draw, he just runs over Zephyros, which gets me 5, and then I top deck heavy. And here's the best part, I +4. He has no way to stop it, and I kill everything. He's chilling there with another turn without drawing. So I play the Avarice. I'm thinking, okay, we're about to go in hard, because Avarice is going to get me a good draw, and we're about to just explode. Sadly, I draw that. I draw dead ducks and a torrential. Think about summoning ducks, but I figure that's not worth it because its effect only works in their normal. And think about Valor, but thinking, if an effect happens, it'd be nice to stop. He decides not to attack, and I top deck another ducks. So I'm just chilling there like, what do? So I end, and he finally is able to draw. And of course he top decks Tour Guide, which you'll see in a second. So I torrential, and as it turns out, we have a slight little argument over priority, but I'm more just joking around because I wanted to see if I can get him to be retarded because he's Welsh. But he says not to grab a sand gun or anything, so he sends Brow for whatever reason. And so I'm thinking, God, if I get anything good. So sorry, getting a call because I'm a popular guy. So, cards consonants, draw into nothing useful. I really think about the ducks this time. Might be a 19 beater, start hitting them, but decide not to. Set the warning, set the MST, and hopefully just wanting him to do something. He foolishes. I'm not ever really going to stop a foolish. It's not really worth all that. So he sends Greffa, and then I get Ravine and think, we are going in. We're one turn away from going in. So I send the Phalanx, I summon the ducks, I synchro off into the Gaydars. Use its effect to send Zephyros, and we're set up for next turn. And after I hit him for 24 to the face, which he'll do in a second. See, this is going to be his last turn. And I was surprised he sits through all this. But, so he draws, gets Dark World Dealings, which of course he has to play, but just sends his car. I have a ducks in hand thinking, I had to loot. I kind of want to save it. And so I draw the Phalanx, and I'm like, so I Ravine the Phalanx, and at this point it doesn't matter what I grab, but I grab the ducks. So I bounce the Ravine, pay my 400, and get my Zephyros. Then I play the Ravine, which I use later, so I summon ducks, synchro off the Zephyros and the Phalanx into Vaj, ducks and Phalanx into Vaj. Then I use both of them and make an Atum. Use its effect, detach, and I was gonna special summon the Phalanx with the second Vajrayana, but I assumed he already knew what I was doing. But so I special the Red Eyes, use its effect, bring back the Vajrayana, and then I think, oh god, I can make another rank 6. And now I wish I ran another Atum. But I don't in this duel, but things have changed in the deck since this duel. All it really takes is just a Ravine and a Zephyros to do all this. It's cute. So I use Gaydarge's effect because I can, just to send the just to get the Phalanx to my hand, and then to the graveyard. Then I use Ravine afterward. Go like, cool, what's up? So I think about overlaying, then I realize, oh dang, I don't run another rank 6. Which, besides Strike Bouncer, but that's not something I need, so I think, oh well. So I sync out the Vajrayana and the Phalanx into a Scrap Dragon just for damage. And he thinks, oh, it's not game. And then I proceed to tell him, or show him, oh, I'm not done. So I make Gaia Dragoon and say GG. So thank you all very much for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and until then, have a great day.